You ready to take a dive into the Phazon mines? I am. So that bit where I thought I was being attacked by acid rain, but it was actually just some needles from a needle enemy, unlocked a memory of the going to the pirate homeworld and it's all polluted and has acid rain. That was cool. I'm looking forward to seeing that again someday. Oh, also, thank you, Gilligan on the Morbs, for redeeming or contributing 2,000 Wolfos towards expanding Wolfos Town. It looks like we're at 11,000 Wolfos raised for that. And also for redeeming a flower. Reminder, you can use your the Wolfos that you accumulate by watching the stream. As well, by the way, I should be saying this, if you participate in raids, you get extra Wolfos. But yeah, those you get those little points. They're right by your chat, and you can spend them. And with those Wolfos, you can expand Wolfos Town in various ways, raise the stats, which you can see in the bottom right corner. And as those come, they'll give you all sorts of benefits to make Wolfos Town even bigger and better. Alright, this is the first new area in a long time. There must be some new stuff to scan, surely. The surface of Super Metroid has acid rain, but it doesn't hurt you. How do you know it's acid rain, then? Like, where does it say that? Secondary force field. Man, this game's favorite design element ever is finding the three objects to either point at and shoot or to scan to get rid of the barrier that's impeding your way. Okay, wait, these seem to take extra hit. Yeah, okay. This seems to be a mega turret. That's why it takes more hits. Okay. Perimeter defense turret, reinforced with energy shielding. Frustrated with inferior armor plating on standard defense turrets, the space pirates added energy shielding to a modified heavy cannon. The new shielding and increased beam strength makes the mega turret an efficient point defense weapon. Okay. I'm glad I picked up on that these are something new. I thought they were taking extra hits. Unfortunately, the pirate's rate of evolution is just not on pace with Samus. Like, she can do sustained fire super missiles at this point. More? Just in general? Oh, it's just a regular space pirate, okay. Oh god. Oh, damn it. Oh, well, I found this, so it all worked out. Oh, who's shooting me? Oh, there you are. Do I want to go here? Or do I want to go find the other things to scan first? Choices in Metroid are hard. I don't like it. Alright, is this... Okay. Is this just for decoration, or... Okay, just for decoration. Save station access granted. Nice, I'm glad they have that security in there for me. So I guess the acid rain on Brinstar is not as powerful as the acid rain on the pirate homeworld. Either that, or Samus learned her lesson and she went on to improve her armor to be resistant to acid rain. Honestly, it's weird that Samus would be vulnerable to acid rain at all, because, like, she's not vulnerable to much. Okay, well, I mean, I clearly want to get in here. Oh, I should be scanning too. Or at least looking for things to scan. Like this. Crane unit scan indicates recent use device is currently inactive. Crane controls are functional but require power. Yeah. That's their second design decision. You can either find 3 switches to open a door, or you need to provide power to something. Sometimes you find 3 switches to provide power for something. Anything else? Some more, maybe? Transfer of building materials complete. Processing of materials for Xenome containment units underway. Report all phase-on mutations to science team immediately. All units have useful mutation. All units with useful mutations will receive an increase in pay and rations. Elite and trooper candidates are now being selected by command. I really do like all this, like, insight into how they do things. It's neat. Because like, if it was just the enemies, you'd just see these growling monsters. You wouldn't see any level of intelligence behind it. Oh, well. I overshot just a bit. Let's try that again. Nope. Ah. Oh, do you see that? Samus got, like, stuck in her falling animation for a second. Oh, okay. So I gotta make this machine move so I can then get up there. Okay. I see what's happening. Back to scanning then. Research. Magnetic rail system track. In Morph Ball mode, press and hold Z and close when close to this type of surface. Use the analog stick to move the ball along the track. Release Z to disengage from the surface. Caution. A Morph Ball bomb will briefly disengage the ball from the track. Alright. So I found one scan to get rid of one of those barriers, but I need to find more. Oh. Primary force field disabled. Oh, there's only 2. Usually it's 3. Alright. Anything else to scan? Like I said, it's a new area. You never know where the secrets are hiding. Nope. What's that sound? More turrets. More mega turrets, I should say. All right. Let's see if I can use this against them. Yeah. See? They just can't keep up. Oh, wrong way. It'd be cool if the different beam types were like a slightly more distinct. Like, maybe this is just because of Kingdom Hearts, but I'm imagining the ice beam working like a sort of a shotgun, shooting out a bunch of ice shrapnel. I think that would look cool. Oh, I did it again. Perimeter defense turret malfunction. Huh, could I have scanned that and like turned them onto my side or something? Okay. Little do they know, I know their weakness. Purple. Can you imagine how frustrating it must be to go up against Samus? It's like, I'll sneak up on her in my stealth mode, but then she just uses her visor, and she can see you. And it's just nothing has changed. Like, Samus' entire existence is just neutralizing problems adaptively as they happen. Ooh, a red door. I wonder if I'm due for a heat beam. Huh. Does this not look like something you could get through? I feel like that's more fall-sized. Huh. Weird thing to fix it on, but that door looks really cool. Anyways. The wave beam isn't a shotgun. I mean like a big, wide, short-range blast. The wave beam just has a cool triple shot. Oh, okay, that's a bomb. Oh, I guess I could scan that red door. Oh, a rare Metroid cutscene. Must be a new enemy type. A new creature. Wave Trooper. Space pirate armed with wave beam technology. That's cool. They're using what I have. Space pirates have reverse engineered several of your weapons, including the wave beam. A flaw in the design makes these pirates vulnerable to their own beam weapon system. These weapons are inferior to your Chozo designed originals, but still quite potent. They're vulnerable to their own. Oh, so does that mean that because of it, they can be hit by my wave beam especially? Now, to be fair, they may have stolen my beam, but I did steal their visor. It's a game of give and take in this case. Still surprisingly little to scan around here. I'm waiting for that big lore dump. Bendesium again. My old enemy. You know, I'm gonna take a very wild shot here, shot in the dark, and say I'm about to get the heat beam and it can melt Bendesium. That's my insane out of nowhere wild shot. Wait, how do I get up? Is there? Oh, wait. Do I go? No, can't go down. What does the map say? The map says basically nothing. Yeah, that seems like the way to go, except for the fact that you can't go up there. Weird. Yeah, there's nothing to scan, right? No? Yeah, this is super linear. I don't really know what else I could be doing here. Well, what? It just breaks? Really? I guess when it comes down to it, sometimes Samus's armor or shots can just break normal things when they're just normal and not made of some sort of special super alloy. Hope we can get a new third-person, more actiony Metroid game in the style of Other M one day. Now that Samus has a devil trigger. Well, she lost the devil trigger. She doesn't have that anymore. She explicitly went back to the status quo at the very end. Are you new or just some things for me to kill? Unit ident code EPG 8642 batch 23 field designation Elite Pirate Alpha. Stasis tank hull reinforced with Bendesium alloy plates. Yeah, like really, it does feel like fighting Samus isn't just horrifying, but just frustrating with how she can just so explicitly counter anything that she encounters. Alright, here's that lore dump I was predicting. Though I can hear some roaring. Is it because of this thing? Recommended battle systems for Elite Pirate are as follows. Shoulder-mounted plasma artillery cannon, repulsion shield, wave quake projector, energy siphon system, and retractive wrist bayonets. You could probably swap out the bayonets for something else, but who am I to judge? Platform system active. New pirate data. Space pirate, yeah, encrypted data. Log 11.001.9. Initial Project Helix experiments with space pirate embryos were disastrous. The phazon infusion process degenerated brain tissue even as it augmented muscle mass. None of what we have termed elite pirates lived to maturity. The few that survived their infanthood suffered severe psychotic breakdowns as juveniles, killing anything within their zone of perception. Research team Slera have made a recent breakthrough in which parasite studies with a phazon strain codenamed Vertigo were highly successful. Since then, we have successfully fused Vertigo phazon with space pirate DNA with great success. The latest batch of elite pirates have reached maturity successfully and are ready for field testing and training. I love this creepy element of like them treating their own species as a test for them to mess around with genetically. It's very cool. Like I feel like there's a lot of sci-fi races where it's like they'll use other species and like modify them, and the space pirates do that with a lot of other stuff. But they also will do it to themselves. They're very equal-minded in that way. Happy Pride Month. Right, no, those are just the wave beam guys. Huh, their wave beam doesn't look much like mine. It's just yellow. Doesn't have any pride to it. This is why Samus has to eradicate them. imagine it's extra frustrating for them because they know Samus does this all the time. She loses her powers and adapts completely to a new situation every time, and they still can't stop her. Yeah, that's the thing. It must be so frustrating. It'd be like, imagine if every version of Link was one person. Like it would, all the games were just Link at different points in his life, doing what he does and losing all his items again and just conquering another dungeon. Like, Ganon would be pissed. Alright, more stuff to scan, please. Hey, thank you. I love when games listen to me. Security alert all stations. Bioform Samus Aran has made planetfall on Talon 4. The hunter is among us! All units are hereby ordered to attack. Aran on site. Terminal force is authorized. Report all sightings of Aran to Security Command at once. Platform systems activated. There is a very like Doom Guy element to how everyone is terrified of Samus. It's pretty great. Oh, wrong thing. Attention all units. Report to your battle stations. Failure to comply with this order is an act of treason. Treason is punishable by termination. God, let me scan this thing, please. New creature. Power Trooper. Space power armed with power beam technology. Oh, okay. So that's why it's not a Pride beam. Space pirates have reverse engineered several of your weapons, including the power beam. A flaw in the design makes these pirates vulnerable to their own beam weapon system. These weapons are inferior to your Chozo designed originals, but are still quite potent. It's weird how this is just like that classic Western game design thing of just make the enemies vulnerable to one specific type of weapon. I wish this thing would get out of my face. Yeah, it sounds like the space pirates have teamed up with the Senate so that they can accuse others of treason. Surface integrity at 8%. Further pulse beam exposure could cause collapse. Oh, there's a lot of scannable stuff around here. Industrial pulse beam online. Auto firing mode engaged. Oh, that must be the pulse beam. Are these gonna be full of Bendesium? They're so full from Bendesium. Yum. Presence of thermal power signature detected. Further pulse beam exposure could cause collapse. Surface integrity 13%. Surface integrity 44%. Surface integrity 23%. But where is the lore? 31% and 8%. Okay. And now, whoop. Alright, so this place, I guess I just have to spin the beam. Industrial grade pulse beam, mining configuration. Alright, so what do I do to rotate it? Oh, there we go. Yeah. Okay, now shoot. Shoot. That was an auto shoot mode. Do I have to activate it again? So I'll activate it again. Believe you me. Oh man, I'm going to have to do this a bunch of times. One of these has a missile tank, but who knows which one? I'll know when I hear the jingle. Just realized Y8. So is that Yakuza 8 or like Ys 8? Hold on. This chapter ends in Y5. It's the coolest thing, just effortlessly avoiding RPG. Okay, so it's Yakuza. 2023 is overstuffed with games. Yeah, no, that's a problem. That's a big problem that's happening. All right. How much damage will be done to Samus if she fires the pulse beam at herself? That's the ultimate test. If she can take a pulse beam to the face, then what could acid rain? How bad must the acid rain be for that to even be a problem? No. There's so many things to scan here. I keep jumping around. Okay, there's only one more. Which means that must be the one that has something in it, surely. I might have overshot, actually. That's a shame. Damn it! One, two, three. Okay. I'll get all the way back around. And I won't overshoot this time, hopefully. Is that right? Let's have a look. Looks right. Is that just... Wait. Okay, I thought that for a second, I thought that was Mother Brain, but no. And yeah, there we go. Sure enough, the final one has something in it. This gen has been filled with cool games. I mean, in theory it has. I feel like this gen hasn't really started yet. Like, this has been a super weird gen. Like, I'm really glad that Sony chose the most embarrassing possible time to try and hike the price of their games. Because they need people to actually buy them because no one has PS5s. Still. And, like, it's not going to change anytime soon at this rate. Well, actually... Allegedly, there's a crypto crash coming, and I don't want to jinx it, but, you know, we can always hope and dream. It's always fun to imagine villains getting their comeuppance. Ah. Oh, right, gotta use the regular beam for this. It's interesting how it really doesn't feel like this game is designed around you not taking damage. These shots are just coming out and doing a little bit of damage to you. This hologram represents the central pillar on this room. The pillar contains several rotating sections. They can be moved to gain access to different areas. Rotation of the pillar will alter the path on its magnetic rail tracks. Okay, that might be a problem. I guess I'll go through here first, just to find out. Wait, is this the way I came? Pretty sure this is just the way I came. Interesting, you can't really scan this phazon stuff. You'd think there'd be something to glean from it, but okay. No, okay, well that's not doing anything. I assume there's going to be a state that this tower takes that is just optimal for getting up. Nope, not bombable. Huh. Am I supposed to use that hologram to move it? Yeah, these rails are even nice and color-coded for your convenience. Oh, there we go. Oh, maybe not. Huh. Huh. Oh, there we go. Nope, wrong thing. There we go. So I'm guessing there's going to be 3 of these terminals. Oh, that's not a ramp. It looked kind of like a ramp, but it is not. Oh, a shameless shill. Thank you for contributing 860 Wolfos towards expanding Wolfos Town. Again, reminder, you can use that those Wolfos you're accumulating by watching this stream and by participating in raids and stuff like that. In order to build up Wolfos Town, however you see fit. And stats will go up and all that kind of stuff. You'll get more and more rewards. It's kind of like playing a gacha or something, but free. Alright, I'll go back down now, I guess? Okay. Alright, that wasn't quite right. Wait, and this is just... Yeah, no. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I guess I do this again? Wait, no, wait. There's the blue. Blue is how I get up, right? I think. But maybe not still. Okay, thank you. This game is kind. Okay, I'll do a second rotation. Like, this is not a good camera angle to actually tell me if things are working out, but I assume it's just like 1 rotation, 2 rotation, 1 rotation, or some combination like that. Also, there's... Damn it. Okay, so this one must be 3 rotations. But yeah, there must be some like specific combo where it'll be like, yeah, because you did this, you get an E-tank, or a missile tank, or something. Twitch giving you plus 300 Wolfos as soon as you click on the contribute button, so you reopen the menu, only to do it again in comedy. Yeah, Twitch is a big supporter of Wolfos Town. Okay, the yellow is lined up, but that's not going to do me much good, is it? Oh, red's lined up too, okay. Yes, finally. Home free. Or not. Okay. I don't know how many rotations they want me to do here. Maybe I should be doing more blue rotations, but I just don't know. Okay, I want the red thing to line up with that, I guess. And then I guess I want the lower thing to line up with the red to get up there, too. So now I go down here and rotate. Whoop. What? Presumably Samus can relate to Sonic in the same way, where many of her worst memories are attached to being a pinball. Alright, that's not quite right. See, I feel like I'm starting to do that thing where I just make the puzzle into an unsalvageable mess. You had a dream that there was a trailer, an 8-minute trailer of Sonic Frontiers filled with info and Billy Hatcher was there, but he died? I mean, that might have been a premonition. You should probably find out. I really feel like I'm going about this the wrong way. I'm going to try and realign the blue, I guess. Because surely that's all they want, is all of the colors to be aligned. Oops. Whoops. One of the dangers of using a Wiimote, I just smacked the microphone a little bit. Prime Pinball is good, so I'm sure she feels fine. Well, the game might be good, but have you considered how she feels to be the pinball? And don't forget, she was also the pinball in, what's it called? Federation Force. It's like, it's not all good memories out there. No, okay, I am not internalizing this quite right. I guess I gotta pay attention to that thing down there. Like the actual thing that I'm attached to. It's like, yeah, right now, the red's kind of hard to see because the background is also red, but I'll make do. According to the manga, she loves being a ball, so I'm sure she's down. That is some wild lore. Okay, this time, instead of manually testing it, I'll have a look at the actual tower itself. Okay, now everything's lined up. I think. Let's have a look at this with 3D depth. Up and down and all around. It's coming out the same place as the yellow one now. So will I just run into any walls is the question. Let's find out. Whee! Alright. Alright. I don't like this angle. Nope. Ah. The tower, the holographic tower tells me like where the actual like colored bars are, but it doesn't actually give me any information about where they are relative to the rest of the platforms. Being a ball sounds like it could be fun. I mean, I don't know. Do you like being big and round? Is this the gag manga where she's gay? Isn't that just the canon version? Yeah, no, I could have figured that one out. Thank you, Metroid Prime, for telling me that there is a location right next to where I am. That is where I need to go next. Okay, so I think what I need to do is change this first. And then, yeah, just change the bottom part. One of those things that the possibilities get collapsed into a single function when you stream. I'll never know if I could have figured this out faster if I wasn't talking to people. It's one of those mysteries that'll never be solved. Alright, part 2 complete. I did it. I'm an expert. Oh, pfft. Man, I really need some health, actually. I just noticed I'm missing 4 tanks. Oof. Alright, so wait. Am I done here for now? Am I going through that door? Or, like, is the yellow path for an E-tank, maybe? Wait a second. Am I being tricked? Is this gonna be Benesium? Vendesium! Alright. I'm feeling good about that gut instinct I had. That subtly conveyed idea that the game has been leading up towards. Well, that went okay. Shouldn't they be coming to me? Oh, I'm still in ice mode, aren't I? Yeah, perfect. Wait, okay. That was at the wall down here. They tricked me. Unfortunately, Other M and Fusion canonize that Samus is attracted to surrogate fathers. I feel like only Other M does that. In Fusion, they make it very clear that, like, Adam was just the only person who ever got her respect, basically. Access to Phazon Mines Level 2 granted. Please step into the hologram. All the Crisis Core tweets on Thailand making me want to replay it. Thank God it's super short. Yeah. I'm probably going to replay it before the remake comes out. Well, remaster comes out. Like, I love that game. It's great. Those are big explosions, actually. Be me, be a space pirate. Jump down to ambush Samus, immediately frozen. She shoots a missile at me. Oh, alright, we're back to these things. Oh! A rare Metroid cutscene. We've gotten a lot of those this stream. New creature. Morphology, elite pirate. So, is the scan thing like just like in tune with what the pirates' naming schemes are here? Like, in what context is it getting this information from? Phazon enhanced space pirate, incredibly strong, armored, and well armed. Elite pirates are potent foes. Their energy siphoning system absorbs beam weapon shots. The nature of this system makes them vulnerable to concussion-based weapons. Well armed, the elite pirate is effective in close combat and at a distance. Their massive size can be a weakness, and their sluggish speed allows for evasion and quick attacks. Alright, but I have to use missiles, though, is the thing. I guess now would be the time to break out the super missiles. Oh, okay. They got the AoEs. Okay, it only takes 3 super missiles to take them down. No, it's probably 1-to-1 with a few tweaks, but I hope they actually flesh out Genesis and not make him regurgitate the same loveless. Oh, uh-oh, I'm not done. That pirate looks white. Are they gonna try and say that this is the ice beam? Ice Trooper! Space pirate armed with an ice beam technology. Space pirates have reverse engineered several of your weapons, including the ice beam. A flaw in the design makes the pirates vulnerable to their own beam weapon system. These weapons are inferior to your chosen designed originals, but are still quite potent. Whoever wrote those logs, they earned their paycheck, and nothing more. Oh, man, it must be rough being the space pirates that are vulnerable to the ice beam. That's so much worse than being vulnerable to like the wave beam or the regular beam. Phazon nutrient vat, elite pirate ration processing, processing in progress. Imagine having to eat all the Phazon food. Oh, this one's not freezing instantly. There we go. Yeah, like, I don't know, being frozen and then shattered just seems like a way worse to die than a lot of other ways you can die in Metroid. Or just life in general, I guess. Phazon nutrient vat, elite, yeah, this is the same thing. A shipment of military-grade plasma artillery cannons is en route to Talon 4. The Eganoid Star Marines we acquired them from were letting them sit in a warehouse. Our elite pirates, on the other hand, will put them to good use very soon. New pirate data. Log 11.156.9. Investigations into a possible ingress point for the impact crater continue to meet with failure. The shield of a strange energy that protects it is impermeable, and all attempts to tunnel past it have proven fruitless. Our continued futility in this matter is made all the more significant by the light of the recent life form readings we've discovered emanating from deep within the crater. Analysis of the readings indicates that a massive creature is gestating there, absorbing enormous amounts of Phazon from the Phazon core at the heart of the impact crater. This discovery makes accessing the crater doubly important. Not only will it open the door to vast deposits of Phazon within, it will also lead to us to this creature, whatever that may be. New pirate data. Log 10.023.7. Security Command issued an all-points alert after the fall of Zebes. The alert concerns Bioform Samus Aran, also known as the Hunter. Subject is a female hominid and is heavily armed and extremely dangerous. Subject uses a powered armor suit of unknown design in battle, along with a number of potent beam and concussive weapons. All combat units are instructed to terminate Aran on sight, preferably in a fashion that will allow salvage of her powered armor suit and weapons. A considerable bounty will go to the unit who delivers Aran to command, dead or alive, it matters not. I don't know what it is, but when they say, cause it's Samus Aran, right? But when I see it on its own, I immediately go Aran. Consumption of elite nutrient mix by non-elite units is strictly prohibited. Failure to comply will result in 50% ration reduction for a decacycle. I like the idea that there's space pirates eating these radioactive pieces of food. Security level Tau will be in effect until further notice. All leaves cancelled pending downgrade of alert status. Bioform Samus Aran continues assault on holdings in Talon 4. Security has been compromised in multiple areas. Casualty rates are rising. Command has authorized a sizable bounty on the capture or termination of Aran. Report to your field officers for details. More pirate data. Log 11.222.8. Science team is attempting to reverse engineer Samus Aran's arsenal based off her data acquired from her assaults on our forces. Progress is slow but steady. Command would dearly enjoy turning Aran's weapons against her. We believe we can implement beam weapon prototypes in 3 cycles. Aran's power suit technology remains a mystery, especially the curious morph ball function. All attempts at duplicating it have ended in disaster. 4 test subjects were horribly broken and twisted when they engaged our morph ball prototypes. Science team wisely decided to move on afterward. So there it is. I remembered that. People used to talk about that back in the day, about them trying to reverse engineer the morph ball and just being body horror. Okay, anything else to scan? I think I'm all good. And the battle music's still playing, so they're just waiting patiently while I get all their lore. The ice beam is actually like so slow, it's kind of shocking. Oh, we got another one of these. Hell yeah, lots of stuff to scan. Love it. Evaluation of plasma artillery cannons is complete. The weapons are fully functional, but a flaw has been discovered. Subpar thermal shielding gives them a high heat signature. This could make them easier to target for our enemies with enhanced vision capabilities. Security alert. Computer systems compromised. Bioform Samus Aran has cracked our systems. The Hunter can access our system at will and is able to bypass most of our security programs. Use manual locking systems when possible. Oh no, they're going to lock down all the lore. Facility Command's request for elite pirate transfer to security forces granted. Prepare units EPG 8644 and EPG 8656 for field duty at once. Metroid aggression levels are rising. Be alert that any attempts by Metroids to escape their quarantine areas, their energy absorption ability is not able to disrupt our force fields, but continued exposure to Phazon may change things for the worse. Reports on Hunter activity are in. Analysis indicates that the Hunter is using morph ball technology to infiltrate our facilities, recalibrate sensors to search for morph ball energy signatures. I really like this. I love how they're like proactively try to work around the stuff you're doing in the game. Like it makes Samus's character into like the enemy's reactions, and that's really neat. Oh my god, there's so many. Force field engage. Oh my god. There's so much. Thank you for this meal. The Hunter. Yeah, it's really good. The Hunter. I can't quite do the bouncer voice, unfortunately. I used to have the cadence down pat. I don't know what it was exactly I did, but I could get it like to sound right. But now I can't. I lost that, and I should train it back up somehow. All right, new pirate data. log 11.440.4. Results are in from the field studies in the bioform group, Chozo, who we believe are extinct. We believe that Talon 4 was once a stronghold in the great Chozo Empire, brought low by the meteor strike. Planetary devastation brought an end to the Chozo, yet the remnants of their society remain. We are studying these relics in an attempt to harness their power. What is no use to us we destroy. In time, we shall have all we need from this dead race, and shall wipe the planet clean of their ugly ruins. The dead should serve the living, not hinder them. New pirate data. Log 11.452.8. Although we are still no closer to finding the artifacts of the Chozo, we have at least produced a viable hypothesis on their function. It appears that each of the artifacts corresponds to one of the statues in the temple platform, and that each one acts as a small key to a huge lock. Judging by the number of statues, we assume that there must be 12 artifacts. Once we find the resting spots of all 12, we can bring them here, unite them with their statues, and open the gate system at long last. Once we do, the impact crater and whatever creatures it shelters will be ours for the taking. Phazon-infused fungal harvesting continues. Replacement of Deca triticale? I don't know. With Phazon-infused fungal matter in elite ration mix has been authorized. So they're feeding the mushrooms. This is literally Mario. Security request deployment for elite pirates in Metroid quarantine areas. The high casualties suffered by standard pirate units deployed in Metroid areas is not acceptable. Reconfiguration of security drones authorized. Deploy new drones to mission-critical areas immediately. Force field offline. Access granted. Hell yeah. New pirate data. Log 11.402.5. We have come to another dead end. It is clear now that we will never discover the location of the Chozo's artifacts until we can decipher the messages carved into the statues in this abominable temple. Our language databases are woefully inadequate, and our linguistic analysts can come up with little more than vague theories. The best hypothesis we can offer is that finding the artifacts will require items spiritually linked to the Chozo civilization. However, without these items, we are lost, and the command grows more impatient by the day. Results must be produced soon. Replacement of standard hatch covers continues. Steel covers will be replaced by cordite and bendesium covers, just in time for a beam we're totally not getting soon. Love them being like, man, this place sucks. Yeah. I love the space pirates. They're so good. Planetary stealth technology is back online. We have evaded detection by the battlecruiser Emmons. The brief lapse in planetary security caused by the crash of our frigate is over. Hold on. I need to drink some water. Ugh, talking is hard. Triticale is apparently a hybrid of wheat and rye, which I'm sure wasn't intended, but is still funny. No, that's probably right. If it's wheat and rye, because they're talking about rations, so it's probably wheat, rye, and mushrooms. Is like what the pirate rations are made of, and then it infused with Phazon. Now we must concentrate our efforts on the hunter. I really should get into the habit of saying the hunter right. New pirate data. Space pirate data, yeah. Okay. Log 11.377.1. Analysis continues on these cursed ruins in the Chozo temple that hovers near them. We are now completely certain that the containment field denying us access to the impact crater is linked to the strange artifacts that belong in the temple, but we are no closer to finding them or deciphering the riddles that seem to cover every wall of this ruined place. Command grows increasingly anxious for a resolution to this matter, so we must redouble our efforts. X-ray squadrons will begin terrain sweeps within days. Until they begin, patrols are instructed to report any and all architectural anomalies to their commanders. Increase phase-on portion of elite pirate ration to 18%. Report any signs of ration rejection by elites at once. New pirate data. Log 664.2. There have been numerous incidents involving spectral entities at Chozo ruined sites. Several personnel have been assaulted by these Chozo ghosts. Few have survived. Survivors speak of swift attacks from nowhere, brief sightings of the enemy, then nothing, only to be followed by another attack. Science team believes these attacks are in response to our efforts to recover Chozo relics and artifacts. Somehow, these entities are able to interact with the physical world, and it appears they wish to keep their artifacts for themselves. We will make them pay for such arrogance, for even ghosts can be destroyed. Okay, the space parts are kind of raw, honestly. Like, in another less warlike context, they're just JRPG characters. They hate gods in the past and stuff like that. Anyways, I need to rest my voice. I'm going to